Guys, today we're going to be doing what if future Gohan survived. So the way this works is usually Gohan knocks out Trunks before the fight against the androids, but in this version he doesn't knock him out and Trunks goes to fight with Gohan, but during the fight Gohan gets occupied fighting Android 17 and Trunks gets grabbed and vaporized by Android 18, which is the trigger for future Gohan to go Super Saiyan 2 for the first time and immediately vaporize Android 17 and 18. Future Gohan goes, he gives the news to Bulma, and he trains for the next few years while Bulma is making the time machine. And during these few years of training, he gets a handle on how to use Super Saiyan 2 at will, and eventually goes back in time. He tells everybody that he is Gohan from the future. It's kind of weird for him though, since he's talking to a child version of himself. And the reason why he tells them who he is, and Trunks initially, future Trunks didn't tell anybody because he didn't want to worry about, him getting not born. So future Gohan doesn't have to worry about that. So he tells everything that happened. He just leaves out the Trunks parts. And he tells them who he is. And eventually Goku gets there. He gives him the heart medicine. And instead of going back in time, I mean, back to the future, he trains with Goku and past Gohan. And through the, I think, 3 year time gap, they are all going in and out of the hyperbolic time chamber. And they train for those 3 years, and eventually Goku and past Gohan learn Super Saiyan 2, and then it's the androids attack. Goku and Gohan are way stronger now, so they immediately just vaporize Android 19 and Dr. Gero. Dr. Gero doesn't have a chance to activate the androids. Future Gohan knows where the lab is, so they go there. Future Gohan vaporizes Android 17, 18, and 16, including the entire lab, and the underground lab with the larval form, I think, of Cell. And then they find Imperfect Cell from the future, and they destroy him. And so Future Gohan goes back to the future, and the past timeline goes pretty much similarly to normal, besides the fact that Goku's alive, Goten is born and everything. Goku's alive though, and he's training on Earth. So yeah, and eventually he does unlock Super Saiyan 3. During the 7 year time skip, Gohan, it keeps up with his training more so since Goku's alive, and Goku trains more with Goten because Goku is alive, of course. So then that means everybody's stronger than they would be normally in the Buu Saga, and the Buu Saga goes similarly to normal, just everyone's a bit stronger, and that's how it is with the past timeline. It goes normally for a while. And the future timeline, Gohan is heralded as a hero for destroying the androids, and he asks Bulma to build a spaceship. They go to New Namek. They use the Dragon Balls to wish for everyone who was killed by the androids to be brought back to life. That includes all the Z fighters who were killed by the androids, excluding Goku, since he died of a heart virus, so natural causes. So they didn't revive Goku, but they keep going. So they go back to Earth and they start rebuilding everything that was destroyed by the androids. And eventually, a few years pass, everything's repaired. Gohan is the hero of everything. Like, he's the savior of the Earth in the future timeline. So, yeah. And a few years pass, and that's when Zamasu strikes. And so, Goku Black isn't Goku Black in this timeline. He's gonna be future Gohan Black, so Gohan Black. And besides that, it's pretty similar. Like, Gohan Black is way weaker since, like, Gohan in this timeline, he's only up to Super Saiyan 2. So, yeah, but they end up fighting, and Gohan goes back in time and gets the help of everyone else. And then they go back to the past. They fight Zamasu. They defeat Zamasu. Then the other version of Zamasu, the non-Gohan version of Zamasu, comes. They seal him eventually, and they go back to the past. They give that sealing pot thing that Zamasu's in to Beerus. Beerus Hakai's it. Then future Gohan goes back to his future timeline, and that's the end of this video, really, because there's nothing else. I think there's nothing else left to cover in the future timeline. At least so far in Dragon Ball, there's no more stuff with the future timeline, I don't think. So, for now, this is the only part of this what if. So, yeah, bye.